everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avadon 3. Last episode, we made our way to the Spiral in order to help out Nathalie with her personal quest. We've made our way almost to the end, I believe. I believe that's where the last bit is, and we have one more challenge to deal with. Hallia's Shade here. This is not going to be easy, I can tell already. So let's call something. Triumphant Roar. Okay then. You confront Hallia one last time. Her ghost is standing guard just outside the core of the library. Through the closed gate you can see shelves heavy with books. All organized, all intact. Hallia's Shade faces you. I wish you had gone. Now you will end or I will end. We both have compulsions, only one can live. Nathalie is irritated. It doesn't matter what you are. Ghost, construct, you're dead, Hallia, and the war outside is very much alive. We need the power. Get out of the way. Hallia has no response to this. She seems confused. Her mind lacks the ability to process Nathalie's argument. You know, if I destroy you, you'll never know who you are. That is true. Alas. That doesn't bother you. No, not at all. When I was made or remade, I was not given the ability to be bothered by things. I only warn. And fight. Why are you so determined to protect the library? It is the way I was made and the way I was in life. I am a librarian and servant of Avadon, in life and death. My orders are a part of my nature now. I have no choice. That is enough, Shade. Let me by. Your intentions are clear. I must now submit entirely to my nature. I will kill you, but it is not personal. I'm not even capable of making it personal. Goodbye. Hallia begins to cast a spell. The clutter and junk around the southern platforms begin to assemble themselves. The crystals to the south start to glow. Oh, we gotta start with this. Now, well, let's deal with this. Mighty Blow. You see if you can do a stunning attack. Nathalie, I want you to get out of the way there. You have a Cone of Fire, which, if things start appearing on the south, will help out a lot. This is a full invasion. It is time for the final activation. Soon I will no longer exist. A moment later, with a soft popping noise, turrets appear on the platforms for the south. They swivel to aim at you. A field of force appears around Hallia, shielding her. The floor around the crystals to the south begins to glow with a sickly green. It appears to be quite an assault on their defenses. She's shielded now! Oh, goody! Temporal pylons, nullity pylons, we're all dazed. Wow, this really is a lot. Did not see this coming. And you are fatigued, which is even better. Okay, in that case, we need to use some of these abilities. Wand of Lightning. That was actually surprisingly effective. Use it again. And you can still attack. That's beautiful. Use it one more time. I don't care. Getting rid of those turrets. That's beautiful. Alright, you are also in bad shape. Use a group heal scroll. And Inferno bolts. I did that group heal to try and help Nathalie. She needs it. She may be about to die. Okay, I think Nathalie may be about to die. You can't. Damn it. And Nathalie's dead. Great. Okay, you still can't use any abilities. But you can use... That's probably not going to do anything. Yeah, that did nothing. Alright, use the Wand of Lightning again. There. I don't care about that Razor Flinger. I care about dealing with Halia now. Well, that helped. That happened. Oh, she brings them back. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. On the plus side, with all that poison... Okay. Assassinate. Yeah, assassinate would be best. Didn't do as much as I'd hoped, but it did something. You can't stun her, but you can use this. Definitely going to get Halia's shade down. We lost someone, though. Oh man, that poison is... that corruption is getting very, very close. We've almost got her, though. And burning goo on all of us. Halia is about to go down. Your blow cleaves through Halia's powerful form, smashing it into glowing wisps of mist. The globs of ectoplasm don't drift anywhere. They just fade and disappear. No final words. No time for Halia to uncover any secrets about her existence. She's just gone. The gate behind her begins to open. Nathalie says, "Finally!" Okay. Now we just gotta get out of that. Yeah, let the burning goo deal with those. Okay, that's... okay, fine, just finish that off. There. Alright. She dropped the golden rune stone. Very powerful. And another wand of corruption. You can hold on to that. Get back your health before we go in. Oh, there is a lot in there. Oh dear me. The question is, what will be in there? In the end. You enter the core of the spiral. Unlike the damp halls outside, this chamber is dry and warm. The rows of tomes and scrolls neatly arranged on the shelves are completely intact. Nathalie walks up to one bookcase and reverently runs her fingers along the spines. She leans close and takes note of some of the titles. She giggles. For a moment she looks as young as she actually is. At last! At last! I will spend a lot of time here. So now what? She doesn't look at you as she speaks. She is still greedily reading the names of the books. There are no new secrets here. It is also the knowledge of Avadon. Secrets they have, but I do not. Baubles they dangle above my head to get me to do whatever they want. Now I will know. What will you do with the knowledge? I will absorb it all, every scrap of it. Then I will use it to serve Avadon and destroy the foes of the Pact. At last she looks at you. This is all I ever wanted, to reach my potential and to use it for good. What do you want now? She is barely listening. She is already planning her self-directed course of study. Finally, she says, Time. All I want is some time. Someday we will have to tell Avadon that the defenses here have been breached. I just want a few months to study in peace until then. Only a few months. Really. Or a few years. Not forever. We are young. There is time. I'll give you 2 months. I'll give you 2 months to study. I won't tell anyone about this place for a while. Nathalie turns, runs up to you, and gives you a hug. You have never seen her so happy. Thank you, Gabriel. I will make sure you don't regret this. I owe you a favor. You can call on me for help when you need to. And when you do, I will be much more powerful. Now we should return home before we are missed. I will find a way to return here quickly. This place is a secret, but never forget that I am grateful. As I said, I'd give you 2 months. After that, We're telling people. They need this. Staff of the Sorcerer. Lightning Wind, Ward Mastery, and Chance to Parry. She needs that Ward Mastery. This is exactly what she needs. Alright. Sage's Rod can be sold. Oh, wait. No, Sage's Rod is individual item. Never mind. But the Wizard Staff can be sold. Definitely. Alright. Well. And we got a few level ups. Okay, Gabriel, point in dexterity. We got enough of that. Point in battle specialization, because I want to improve that. And Path of the Berserker to level 7. Now we've got 5 more levels, I believe, to put in whatever we want over here, which is beautiful. I may improve second wind. I'm probably actually going to give melee training. I don't know. I'll figure things out. Maybe battle charge to level 3 will be handy. Oh, that'll be interesting. And Nathalie. Improve your dexterity, sure. And a point in efficiency specialization. 2 points in focus mastery. There we are. Absorb 10% per level of magical or elemental damage and use it to regain your abilities. Probably not the best, but the ward mastery bonus, yes, definitely. That is needed. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Okay, she's now at 52% armor protection. A lot of poison, acid, and mental resistance, but she's getting her protection back, the protection she needs. And now we can get out of here. I still really wonder what's over down this path. I don't know if that door would ever be picked, but still, we did a lot. And that is good. Alright, so I guess we can get out of here and return to where we're supposed to be. Okay, all those guys are gone. Yeah, nothing here. Alright, let's leave the spiral. Finally get out of here. Well, we have Nathalie on our side, so that's Botan and Nathalie. And we'll probably end up with Selena on our side as well. Well, depending on how things go in the end. Either way, we need to report back. Maybe we'll go speak with Redbeard as well, see what he has to say about anything. And of course, speak with Nathalie again, although she probably won't have much to say. And now that I think about it, I think now might be the time for me to try to figure out what I'm going to do with all my rune stones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Actually, first, before I do that, I want to go and see if, now that I have Nathalie, she'll be able to figure out how to open up this, this gate over here. Let me see that first. May as well. To sinkhole. There's no sinkhole there. Alright. Nathalie, come with me. Tell me if you can figure out anything about these runes. Nope, no way to get it open. So then, I wonder, what if we scare them? No, I'll check shortly. And I think Botan and Nathalie will be a decent pair to take with me when I go explore and such around here. Alright, let's go report in over here and such and such. Come on, down this way. And there we are. Companions split off in different directions. Alright, Lita, you leveled up. Point in endurance. Point in battle skills. Path of Berserker to 7. Excellent. And Botan. Point in endurance. Sure, point in efficiency specialization. And 2 points in nature mastery. Alright. Nathalie, did you find much of value in the library? She raises her burned hand. She does nothing else. Yet something happens. You feel raw energy in the air. Your hair stands on end. She lowers her hand. The energy fades. Her eyes gleam. At last, for the first time in years, I am closer to my potential. Do you have that under control? This response infuriates Nathalie. The air grows very warm. The other hands turn and stare. You say that to me! Will I never be free of doubt? Can I never prove myself? It doesn't matter. I will show you all what I can do. I am so very ready. Leave me. Come back when you're willing to treat me with respect. Well, we'll make good use of your new power. Yes, yes. At last I can prove myself. Everyone who doubted me will see how I was wasted. I have you to thank for it, Gabriel. I am at your disposal. I am ready. So very ready. Understood. And Selena, I don't know what's going on with you. Maybe we should just run back there. What does it say about her? Check in with her occasionally. I've been checking in with her. She hasn't said anything about it. Well, let me go speak with Redbeard. And take a quick trip back to Avadon. Also, actually, let me try this. Ah, you visit the Delos crystal for the first time after actually meeting the man in the flesh. When you get close, the stone begins to glow. Delos starts to speak. You immediately recognize his voice. Is that you, Gabriel? He sounds very tired. I suppose you made it out of the Warborn lands alive. I am not surprised. I just wish you hadn't run like a coward. And what was I to do, stand and fight? I am no warrior, I am an old man. Now you have cornered me. I am weak and without allies, but I can still spare some time to talk to a hand of Avadon. What do you want, Delos? I am increasingly alone. So many of my friends have fled. The Pact slew many of the others. But you, Gabriel, I can talk to you. I can tell you about the sorry state of my rebellion. Well, stop trying to play with my thoughts. I'll make up my own mind about things. The Pact pretends to think, but it only ever decides one thing. To look after itself and to crush the weak. We failed and we will be crushed. You will hunt us down, but not before I make my final moves. What do you mean? Oh, you will see. I'll make sure that you know soon. After all, we have forged a bond, haven't we, Gabriel? I need to rest. I can't, not yet. I will rest soon enough. I must go prepare. First, a final message. What is your message? When I was in the arena, I was able to see the famed dragon Zethron at last. A majestic creature. Even after all of its wounds, it is still terrifying in battle. A fierce beast. Also very independent. Go on. You should watch your pet dragon. Talk to it sometime. It served humans for a long time and it grows tired of it. I thought you would want to know. You wait for Delos to continue. He doesn't speak. The crystal grows dim. I wonder if he's referring to when we spoke to him and he said he wished to make his own empire in the far lands. Probably. I would not be surprised if that's what he was referring to. Redbeard, do you have anything? As you approach Redbeard's table, you see he is looking at a map of southeast Linnaeus. He then traces his finger around the edges of the Titan-enriched lands. The Warborn alliance has shattered, he says quietly. I knew it would. Just a small push and it all flew apart. Now it is time for hunting, for vengeance and blood. He looks up at you and smiles. His skin is still deathly pale and his lips are cracked, but talk of punishment always perks Redbeard up. There is much to decide and I can always use some help. And you are here. How fortunate. Why do I need to make these decisions? Think of it as training. You chose to become a hand and serve me. Now you must learn the art of ruling the Pact. Actually, you didn't choose to follow Redbeard, but you decided that it'd be unwise to mention it. Alright. You should be more enthusiastic. I offer you true power. Enjoy it. Now then, the Warborn. The first issue. What is the first issue? You have been close to the Warborn. You have dealt with them, fought them. You know more about their ways than any of my close servants, even Laria. Is there one sort of Warborn that would make a useful ally to us? Maybe even become part of the Pact? I know you promised aid to the Titans, however, you are of Avadon. You can easily change your mind if you want to. The Titans are the best choice. You are not alone in thinking so. Titans are strong. They are disciplined. They might even follow our orders. They might make good allies, but for one thing. They are Farlanders. They are outsiders. They always will be. So what will you do? I will find all the tribes of Warbon that fought us, and we will punish them. We will make them mourn the day they ever heard of Delis. We will scourge them until they submit at last. Every tribe who fought us. Every one. But will that be enough? I need a second judgment. Has any tribe of Warborn proven to be too wild and dangerous to live? For the safety of the pack, do any of them need to be destroyed entirely? Eradicate an entire race. We can't do that. You are wise, Gabriel. Wiser than I thought. Yes, we could eradicate the Warborn. That doesn't mean we should do it. Will you wipe out any of the Warborn? No. First, some might consider it to be morally wrong. More importantly, it would be unwise. None of the Warborn are that much of a threat. If we eradicated any of them, all of the other Farland states would go mad with fear. They would think we would do the same to them, and we'd lose all chance of ending this war. Your words were informative, Gabriel. Now let us deal with important business. If I may ask, where is the first place where I might find an invitation? From a traitor. His name is Griffin. He was infected with treason by Delis. Tried to betray Avadon and murder my hands. He failed. Then he fled. He and his warriors have fought and spied for Delis since then. I am sure if Delis had a major meeting, he will want his most effective traitor there. It is finally time to hunt that monster down. I do have some very important advice for you. Who is Griffin? He was a full Duke of Kalimdariel, a powerful member of the Pact. Then he betrayed us. We found out, and he fled into the wilderness of northern Kalimdariel. Why did Griffin betray us? He thought that the Pact couldn't hold together. He lost faith. It led him to treason. He will die for it one day. How can I find him? I am not without spies still. They have heard rumors. Griffin moves around a lot, but he is currently camped somewhere in the Baraza woods. This is land that the Kellam and the Holglandians have fought over for years. He marks the location on your map. Go there, wander around, meet people. Someone there will know where Griffin is. Just take my advice. What is your advice? Tell nobody that you serve Avadon. Nobody. If Griffin learns where you are from, he will never let you find him. He will flee in a moment. What is the second place where I might find an invitation? With the gods of the Tawon. Some of them have supported Delis from the beginning. We have learned that one in particular is a true believer in his cause. This Tawon's god's name is Velusa. His temple is here. Redbeard marks a location on your map. Velusa is an actual god. Of a sort. When one of their more effective sovereigns dies, they use some secret necromancy to hold this monarch's spirit in our realm. These spirits linger for centuries, giving advice and comfort to the living until they fade away. They are mad monstrosities, of course. I would have destroyed all their temples long ago, but it would drive the Tawon to uncontrollable madness. Tell me about the Temple of Velusa. It is one of the newer temples, and the god there is still sharp and alert. Velusa also hates the Pact, and we have had a hard time sending spies there. That is why I stripped you of your hand insignia. It is temporary. How can I get the invitation? Velusa's priest is named Ravilla. We know nothing about him besides his name. This person is very likely to have an invitation. Go there and take it. Alright, so now we know where we can find invitations. We'll probably try and get from both of them. Alright, probably close to the end of this episode. Before I do end it, though, I am going to do one more report in here. Okay, which is Avadon main floor access. That's what I wanted. Because I want to go and report in over here. Come on, come on. Over this way. Alright, Hart Callan. I have fought alongside Nathalie. She flips your... Okay. I'm amazed Redbeard took her. They have had a pained relationship. I've never met a young woman with a more relentless thirst for power and responsibility. Is she still a pain in everyone's side? I wouldn't say she resents Avadon, but she does still long for power. And I can't say her ambition is turned entirely toward her duties. I can't really say either, in all honesty. Oh boy. I guess her ambition is turned entirely toward her duties. That's one way to say it. Han Callan makes a few notes on the sheet. Then she smiles and crosses them out. I don't believe you. Nathalie's greed for power might have conned, but it will always be there. Gabriel, you may not be a good judge of character. Don't worry about it. If you learn about a different hand, please let me know. Will do. Will do. And now that I think about it, there is something else I can do over here. Some information I can gain from here. Alright. Handcade, how can you train me? Yeah, we have plenty of coins. Spells, healing, blessings. We have so much coin we can get rid of all of it. Alright. Well, now I can return to where I was. I'm probably just going to walk out and hopefully, maybe after I spoke here, I'll get some information from Selena, because we still need to do her quest. I don't know why we haven't gotten it yet. God damn it. We're back here again. Okay. And I know I said I'm probably going to turn in the runestones, but I think before I do that, I'm going to complete Selena's quest. Just to make sure we have all of them done and we get all that special gear that they're going to give out. Once Selena's quest is done, I'll go use all of those. Okay, we got the Far Baraza Woods and the Temple of Elusa there. Alright. Now we report back in here. I have no idea if we're going to get it. If we're going to have anything from Selena, let's find out if we do. I am hopeful that we do. Selena. Oh, Redbeard talked to me about that smart construct. You tell her what happened. Oh. Selena is silent for a long moment. The only sound is her little machines hitting each other. I suppose it was only a matter of time. I'm not surprised that Redbeard would destroy it. It is his default answer to any problem. What do you think? It's too early to consider destroying it. Of course! Though I doubt destroying it will ever be the answer. Once we can meet it and look into its eyes, or, eye things, I think we can make peace with it. On the table next to her, a tiny construct flips another on its back and rips the gears out of its belly. Selena looks at them and smiles. Interesting. Okay, now that we've mentioned that, I'm going to walk into here, then walk out, and see if she has anything more to say. Apparently not. Okay, so still nothing from Selena. Oh, brother. Well, I'm gonna take Nathalie and Botan with me, because we're kinda in that region. And they're the ones I'll take into the Baraza Woods. Probably worth it, considering they're the two sides that are fighting over it. I still need to complete this quest down here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I may actually try and look up that information. We'll see what happens. Then we may go into the Baraza Woods, and I'll keep checking in with Selena to try and get her quest done. And we'll do all this. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is Gabriel, Botan, and Nathalie. This has been an Avadon 3 Let's Play. And I shall see you all next time.